Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the Healthy Organic Vegan on a Budget series in which I'm giving you 30 videos to help you eat well without spending a lot of money, all leading up to my upcoming ebook on the same topic. And today I have my best friend Sarah once again back on to talk about her experience with organic food because she's been eating organic for so much longer than I have. If you haven't checked out our how to garden and how to compost videos yet, they're linked down below. They're part of this series as well. And today, as you might be able to see in the background, Sarah's got a very sweet little daughter who you've raised, what, entirely organic or mostly organic? What would you say?
80-20. That's kind of my standard. I really, you know, shoot for most of it, but obviously there are times when you just can't.
Right.
You're out and it's somewhat out of your control. Or
yeah. Do you find that, so the 20% that you don't give her and yourself organic food is mainly from eating out, or?
Usually from being out or at other people's homes.
Yeah.
It can be challenging because we're also gluten-free.
Yep.
So it can be challenging to find organic gluten-free products
Yeah,
unless you're making
true.
absolutely everything from scratch.
Right. So why is it important for you to feed your child organic?
I believe that supporting organic growing is important for our planet as a whole. And I also believe that it's important for our mini planets, our body planets, to be healthy and as chemical free as possible. I noticed a huge difference in my health when I changed my eating habits to primarily organic foods.
How do you eat really great organic whole foods without overspending?
I'm simple. I'm simple about it. I don't spend a lot of money on, you know, kind of the more expensive products. Those are kind of like special occasion items.
Like the packaged stuff.
Packaged stuff. Yeah. You know, I really focus on whole grains, you know, quinoa, rice. We do pastas. I do some breads, gluten-free breads. But really it's like, you know, oatmeal, you know, other grains that you can kind of make into cereals for the morning.
She's eating right now.
She is.
A packaged food.
She's eating a packaged
special treat.
Which is an expensive item. It's the Larry and Luna's organic coconut bliss, which I love.
Yes.
But again, she doesn't get very much of it. You know, you saw that I only gave her.
I mean, that goes a long way. The containers of coconut bliss are what, like $6-7?
Yeah,
unless you get them on sale.
Actually.
So that's great, right? They're frozen items, so you can get them on sale, keep them in the fridge, stock up.
Totally.
And then you give her a small portion. She's really happy with it.
Yeah, you know, and that's what I do. I shave a little bit, so it seems like more, and she takes smaller bites, and it's something that she really enjoys, which is a special treat for her. But again, just really focusing on whole foods, you know, cucumber sticks and cutting up apples and, you know, stuff like that. Oh, and popcorn. She loves popcorn. Yeah. That's another great one. You know, popcorn with coconut oil, nutritional yeast, and some sea salt. Like,
it's one of my favorite snacks.
Right? Sure. I know. I've put a little red pepper on mine. But, you know, it's a perfect snack. It's a grain, and it's great, especially for little people who like to pick things up and are kind of like munching on the go.
What are some of her favorite foods aside from that?
Tomatoes. She loves tomatoes.
Yeah, which is great because your mom has an abundance of tomatoes in her garden, so you get those for free.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Or you can grow your own for a very low cost.
Yep.
She is a huge fan of pad thai.
So do you make your own pad thai?
I do. I get it out sometimes as like a special treat for her. But I do make it here at home, and it's actually very, very simple to make. So it's the time, you know, it's being conscious and taking the time to kind of put these meals together, and also allowing yourself to be simple, you know, not making huge complex meals all the time, especially as a parent. I just don't have the time for that. So, you know, making simple quinoa meals with, you know, brags and veggies and that sort of thing is really easy. Or, you know, oftentimes I'll mix the quinoa and rice to, you know, change it up a little bit. Yeah. And millet's another great grain.
Here she is.
Oh, hi, pumpkin.
With the chocolate face, coconut bliss face. So if you were to give your top tips on raising a child on an organic diet without spending a lot of money, what would you say?
My top tips are stick to the basics. Stick to whole foods, not the processed, not the packaged foods. Those are treats. Those are rare things. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to make elaborate meals.
How about tips for eating out? I noticed, like you said, 20%, that's kind of like where your allotment goes. Not stressing out about things being organic.
That's a choice that I made. Obviously, if I do go out, I prefer to go to a place that, sources locally or, has, organic food on their menu as an option.
Chemical free or
non-GMO. Yeah. When she was smaller, I packed a lot of food. When I was traveling and stuff, I packed food for her. But it's just something that I personally have come to terms with, that there's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
And
without driving yourself crazy.
Exactly. Exactly.
The stress isn't good either.
No.
Just doing your best, not trying to be perfect, not trying to be 100%.
Exactly.
And I think that helps a lot with children too, is they can feel that sense of ease. If you were stressed out and trying to be 100% organic and I got to do it this way all the time, they would feel tense. But
Agreed.
That relaxation around it probably makes your experience with your child so much easier as well.
Definitely.
And another thing that I love too is you're exposing her to such a variety of healthy foods from a young age.
Yeah.
So many children are really picky about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have to start off as soon as possible.
The one thing that I will add to my list of important foods are fermented foods.
Yeah. So I know you have sauerkraut and kimchi in the fridge.
Yeah.
So you feed her that and she likes it?
She loves, especially pickles. She loves pickles.
Pickles.
The spicy ones are for me.
Yeah.
But the other ones are for her, and pickles are actually one of her favorite foods.
And why do you think that's important?
I think it's important for the biotics, for the probiotics,
right,
for all the living cultures, and just to keep her system healthy. When you make the decision and the commitment to be organic, you're also letting go of some of the things that you expect to have all the time. It is a change. I don't buy something simply because I want it if it's not organic.
Right.
I buy something else. If they don't have organic bananas, then I'm not getting organic bananas. If they don't have organic apples, I'm not getting apples.
Yeah.
And so I shift my diet based on what I have available to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not on such a strict regimen of, okay, I have to have apples every week, or I have to have bananas every week, or
well, it's also based on what's in season, and
exactly.
you have such a big focus on that too.
I do, yeah.
And that's why growing your own food is so wonderful, because you're only eating what's in your garden most of the time, right? Unless you're going to the store.
Right.
But even at a lot of the stores that you prefer to shop at, they're only carrying what's in season.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
It's a whole new relationship to food.
Another thing that's actually a great option for people, something that we started participating in, is a buying co-op.
Yeah.
There are some great buying co-ops, and you can go in and buy, bulk organic grains, or, your recycled toilet paper.
Yep.
And, all that kind of stuff at a much lower cost than going to your local supermarket.
So aside from that, where else do you shop? So you get a lot of homegrown food from your place
during
or
the
your
season.
mother.
Yep.
You do the buying co-op, and where else do you go? Where do you find good prices?
Well, it depends. I actually vary where I put my money. Sometimes it's just a matter of time. I have to stop at the rather expensive grocery store that's right around the corner. Or, here in New England, we love our Market Basket.
And they have organic food.
They do.
There?
They have
That's
a great
awesome.
selection of organic and gluten-free food.
I mean, it's easy in theory, but there's going to be times where it's more challenging than others.
80-20.
Keeping it flowing and not worrying too much, and doing your best as a mother and doing your best for yourself is how you keep yourself feeling good as frequently as possible. Yeah. I'm always learning something from you, and I hope other people did too. I would love to know if any other mothers are watching. Do you have any other tips that we didn't mention today for feeding your family organic food? We'd love to hear that. Any other experiences you want to share, and whatever else you want to say on this topic, we'd love to hear it in the comments below. All right, if you liked this video, you found it informative and inspiring, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you can do so right here. I'll put it right next to her. Hold out your hand, Junie. Nope, she's too shy. Well, right here where June is, you can subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. I have another video about raising vegan children coming up, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. Well, Sarah's off to mommy duties and I'm gonna get going too, so I will see you tomorrow for another video in this series. If you haven't subscribed to the mailing list, you can do so right down below and I will send you one of these videos every single day. The link is in the description field. And also a link to ecovegangal.com and all the social media networks where I would love to connect with you and introduce you to other like-minded people that are part of this community. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye. And in this video, I want to talk about where to find food. Where do you buy food? Where do you get food from? And it's really a perfect time